5 minutes of the time, and you will be able to know how to do what I just did. I'm guessing that all of you, or most of you here, have seen at least one match of tennis on TV, and you've been like, wow, I wish I could do that. Or like, wow, how in the world did they serve like that? Well, I picked up tennis when I was in 3rd grade, and I've been playing ever since. And I have to say that tennis has become part of my life. So, in all these years of playing tennis, I can conclude that the serve is probably the most essential and important part of the game. When you ace an opponent, meaning when you serve and the opponent completely misses the ball, that's the fastest way to win the point. So today, all of you here will learn the 3 basic components of a solid tennis serve and hopefully be able to bring it into your game. The first part of a tennis serve is having the correct stance. Now, like all other sports, it's a good posture. Your left, if you're right, are all of us right-handed here? Yeah. So if you're right-handed, your left foot should be right behind the baseline. Your left foot should be right behind the baseline. And your right foot should be around shoulder width apart. It should feel pretty comfortable. If your feet are too close together, then you lose your balance and you look funny. If your feet are too far apart, you look awkward and stupid. And there really is no class in that. Now that you have a good posture, you're comfortable with it, you can come to the ball toss. Now the ball toss is probably the most important part of a serve. When you throw the ball up, it should land within a foot in front of you. A key point is holding the ball with your fingertips. Unlike baseball, when Steve said palming the entire ball, you want to hold the ball with your fingertips. That way, when you throw it up, it's easier, and it won't go too far to the left or too far to the right. If the ball is thrown too far to the left or right, then it's very easy for the ball, when you serve, to go all over the place. So, when you know how to toss the ball up, it's a good idea to bounce the ball 2 or 3 times on the ground to just help you calm down and help you get in a good rhythm. So far we've covered a good posture, left foot behind the baseline, right foot around shoulder width apart. A good ball toss, up, and it should land around a foot in front of you. Now, for a good tennis serve, you want power. And most of the power will come from your legs. What do I mean? Pretend you're jumping up. Now, when you jump up, your knees have to be bent. I mean, you can't jump without bending your knees. So just like in tennis, when you serve, your power will come from you jumping up like a spring. So, and then the power will go from the back of your knees all the way up to your racket. Now, how do you swing your racket? As Steve mentioned, throwing the baseball is exactly like serving. Pretend you're throwing your racket. Now, everybody, just pretend you're holding a racket and pretend you're throwing it forward. Yeah, pretend you're throwing it forward. That's exactly how you serve a tennis ball. So, good posture, good toss, knees bent, and pretend you're throwing your racket forward. A good momentum means your racket will go from the back of your head and you'll move forward, and it should land on the left side of your body, unless you're left-handed. You just do the opposite thing. So, if everything's done correctly, after you serve, you should land on your left side, your left foot first, for example. You should land on your left foot because the weight has been transferred from your right foot to your left foot. Now, contact point is very important. Where do you contact the ball? The best contact point is when your arm is fully extended and your racket is straight up. That's where you want to hit the ball. So, if you combine all these things, you'll be able to serve a solid tennis serve. And if I combine them, I should be able to hit that container over there, or somewhere close. So here it goes. Close enough. Alright, 2 tries. Okay, never mind. I haven't warmed up yet. So, I know it's very hot in here, you're probably dying to leave this place, but if there's anything you got out of this, it's these 3 things. The importance of a good posture, left foot behind the baseline, right foot shoulder width apart. A good ball toss, straight up, and it should be around a foot in front of you. And a good bending of the knees so power can be transferred from your legs all the way to your racket. So my challenge for you is to, on your own time or whenever you can, remember these 3 things and practice. And if you think you're good at it, I welcome you to challenge me in a starting competition.
All right, good. Good job.